So I received this influencer box from Shiseido and I am so excited to try it. Here I am using the soft blurring primer from Shiseido and it is really soft. And just kind of from experience, it does last for a long time. Now here I am trying the new foundation. It is oil free and it also has sunscreen inside as SPF 30. And you just need a tiny bit because it has a really good full coverage. I really like, not having to put a whole bunch of foundation on my face and still being able to cover everything that I want to cover. So this is a great foundation. I'm just kind of blending everything in with a big brush. I really like that brush. It's the softest brush. I actually got that as a gift maybe like 2 years ago. And I know it's been 2 years, but I still use it. Okay, and here you can kind of see that it has a really good full coverage with just one layer of the foundation. And next, we are going to cover our under eye circle with, I believe this is just like one of those drugstore. I don't even know the brand. I've had it for so long, but it's just a concealer. You can use any brand, and I'm just putting that underneath my eyes so that way nobody can tell that I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night, even though it's a weekend. And I also just try to highlight my nose as well as right by my eyebrows and just blending it in with the brush. Make sure it blends in nicely with the foundation so it doesn't look weird. Alright, so next we are going to do our eyebrows, and I went with the Anastasia because they literally have the best eyebrow products. I used that, and then I also used this pretty much done eyebrow palette, but it gives it kind of like a softer touch to it because that palette that's almost done, it's mostly powder. So I really like mixing both. And we're just gonna speed it up a little bit because I am not good at doing my eyebrow and it takes me forever. So I'm actually going to speed this clip up by like, I don't know, 4 times the speed, just so you guys can kind of get an understanding of how long it takes me to do my eyebrows. I actually don't have eyebrows, and that's why, as you can see, I really have to draw it. Next one, we're doing this what is it called? Oh my gosh. Bronzer. Oh gosh, I forgot what is it called. But yeah, it's the bronzer from Benefit. It's called Hoola, and it is super tiny, but it is so compact that it really gives it a nice pigment. You can't really see it that well in the video, but kind of in person, like if you go try it in Sephora, you will see it's amazing. And I'm just applying a couple more layers of that, and I also like to frame my face with that because I don't know, I like to frame my face with powder like bronzer rather than foundations. I know some people use foundations like a darker shade. And here is what my fiance called a torture device, but really is just trying to make my, trying to curl my eyelashes. I have really short eyelashes, so I'm always looking for ways to make the best out of anything. Now that we curled the lashes, we're going to put on some mascara. I actually got this mascara also from an influencer box, so that was very nice. And this actually, before I received it, I have never heard of the brand, but I actually really like it. And here you guys can kind of see that it really works, kind of like compare, because I'm going to do my right side first, and you can kind of see how long like it makes my lashes look. I mean, it's still not very long, but again, I have very short lashes, so this is considered long lashes for me personally, as you guys can see.
Fall into your lies all again. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Let me feel it.
Alright, next we are going to take this M.A.C lipstick. I actually got this in a set for Christmas or maybe birthday a few years ago, but I use this to line my lips because I don't like to use lip liner. I just don't know what's the difference, so I usually just take a lipstick and line my lips. And then we are going to take another lipstick also from M.A.C and actually fill in those color, if that makes sense. But yeah, why would anyone buy lip liner if you can just do the same thing with lipsticks? Anyways, we're going to put on some lip gloss that is from YSL and just, put over it just to make it shiny and pretty. And finally, we are going to set our makeup with the makeup setting spray. And funny story, this is actually also a product that I received from Influencer. That was last year. But anyways, here is the final look, and I am just, checking to make sure my mascara is dry. But here is my makeup. So, update on the chicken strip. It's definitely not as good as the one from Beyond Meat. The texture is a lot softer. Like, I don't know if you guys can't really tell, but the texture is just not the same. Beyond Meat chicken strips are definitely better with salad. So, just an update. I'm gonna watch some Netflix and don't know what the cats are doing. They're just there. So it is Tuesday the 26th. I worked yesterday all day. I worked my 10-hour shift. I studied a little bit after, so I didn't get to film anything. But today I don't have to work, so Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because I work 4 10-hour shifts. So Tuesdays and Wednesdays are kind of like my weekend. I'm planning on just studying, and I do have a doctor's appointment today, so we will go to that, maybe pick up some food. I'm debating if I should stop by a town center and go to a couple of stores, but besides that, our main goal today is to finish reading this whole chapter in one day. So we will see about that. We were learning about cost value profit analysis, which is just terrible. Like, if you have accounting background, it's probably easy for you, but coming from a healthcare undergrad degree with absolutely no accounting background, this is literally hell. But that's enough for now. I'm going to study a little bit. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to my doctor's appointment.
Fall into your lies all again. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Just got to my doctor's office, and we're pretty early, so I'm just going to, I don't know, wait inside, I guess, because I want to check in first, just because I know, like, the earlier that you check in, the faster that they can see you. And unfortunately, they're not, like, if you check in, you come back to the car and they will give you a call for you to go back in, so you just have to wait inside, which is kind of silly, but that is just what they're doing. So we are going to go inside, and hopefully it'll be a quick appointment, because I want to go to Panera and pick up bagel there, and I also have a couple of different stops that I want to go to before I go home and study. So let's see. Usually the wait time
I think the longest wait time I've waited was like over an hour just to actually see the doctor. I think they were saying that they overbooked that day. So hopefully that's not the case, because that seemed to be happening pretty often. So let's see.